Right. So, Alicia, what's the name of the shape for
It's
PQRS?
a trapezium.
Desron, do you agree with that? Do you know what a trapezium is, Desron?
I can't remember to be honest.
This is a trapezium. This is a trapezium.
Okay.
Is this a trapezium?
Uh, no.
Yes, it is. A trapezium has two parallel sides and the other side slant.
Okay.
Yeah. So for trapezium, two of these sides are parallel. So you would say that these two are parallel, but the other two sides are not. Anytime that criteria is met, you're dealing with a trapezium. So, Alicia, you see that was a hard question.
Very hard.
A good thing I didn't give Nicholas that, otherwise he'd have busty brain. Right? So Nicholas, read part two for me.
Alright, PQRS is mapped onto P. What's that again?
With scale factor
Some P complement. Yeah, yeah.
onto Q
By an
complement.
enlargement with scale factor. What?
You could say P prime, Q prime, R prime, S prime. Say it.
Yeah, by an enlargement with scale factor K about center C, A, B. Using the diagram above, determine the values of A, B, and K. Alright,
Pause.
first of all, K very simple.
Wait, Nicholas,
K
just
is the
so
scale factor.
message your best friend, everyone. I seen it in my class.
Oh shucks. Alright, hold on. See where he did, if he living, if he did.
Wait, so let me just pick
But
up. Oh yeah, tell me.
yeah, so the scale factor is 3.
Why you say the
So
scale
ask me how
factor?
and what.
What about that?
Alright, so P to S, that is 2 centimeters from all
Oh
yeah,
no, centimeters. It's 2 units.
well, 2 units. From what
Right?
I see, I can't see much, but that's what I see. And from P prime to S prime, that is six units.
Right.
So
So how much times bigger is the object, is the image? How much times bigger is the image compared to the object?
3 times.
Desron, I think you understand what I mean by scale factor in that sense. When it
Yeah.
so the formula for the scale factor K is just any distance for the image. So the image, right? So the image distance all over the object distance. And you can use any one in one, but it had to be corresponding. So in this case, we decided to use that was 2 and 6. So 6 over 2. Let's run. I want you to give me another example. So in this situation, we pick these two sides. What are sides we gonna pick? To show
Yeah.
the
Q and P.
Q and P, okay? We see distance from Q to P.
Um, 1,
Yeah, 1. And we see distance from P prime to Q prime.
3.
Right. So to write that down in the formula, I'm going to put down, I could say 3 over 1. So 3 is the image distance and 1 is the object distance. So I'll just be 3. So that real easy, right? Real easy.
Yeah.
Cool. Now, whenever you're dealing with an enlargement, you also need to figure out the center of enlargement. Nicholas, can you enlighten the class with your intellectual prowess as to how you might find the center?
Alright, so they say the center is C and is A and B. So A must be X and B must be Y.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So to find that center now, let's tell you what we're doing. Um
Let me
hold on,
ask.
let me think. I know the center is on one in the X axis. I know there's one at the points. But
Wait, you remember how to find the center? The center
no,
is okay. Let me just recap, right? When you have
When
to
I
find the
just draw
center,
the lines. To the
Tell me,
point. Okay.
what you have to do is you have to take your ruler and line it up with the corresponding points. So like I have A and A prime, then I draw a line, right? I have B and B prime. I'll connect that, draw a line, and wherever the lines intersect, that is your center of enlargement. So like Nicholas, tell me where I should put on my ruler. I think I should put
Alright.
on my ruler over here, like over here.
Nah, put it on Q and Q prime.
That is over here.
No, go higher. Yeah, right there, right there.
Or you should be ashamed of all yourselves. Kiara, do your homework. Kiara, tell them you're bad like that. This is Kiara, revenge arc. You know,
What?
this is like
What
your
do you
revenge
mean?
arc, or
Wait, what
like
was it? Wait, I ask?
I say this is your revenge arc, or like a comeback arc. You know,
Yeah, I come back. I had a lock in.
yeah, you had to lock in, you had to stay focused, right? And if you do good, that'll be extravagant news, right?
Rajiv, I see what you do there.
What? I don't know what you mean. Anyways, I hope I don't pull out terrors in the exam, eh? Hope so. So, anyways, Nicholas, what are points you want to connect?
So, Kumar, I
Um,
gotta pull out my MP5 for that too.
Relax. Yes, Nicholas. What are the
alright.
points to connect?
We're gonna draw a line straight through R and R prime.
Okay. And then Bryce, which are the points you want me to connect? You just to truth be told, you just need to do 2 points, but you could do more if you want. Bryce, tell me another point to use. Which points I should connect? Has to be
Which point
corresponding.
what?
Which points do I have to connect, and why am I connecting the points? What I trying to find for?
Um, okay, so you're connecting that one right there on by S. Sorry, not S. Between S and R.
No, you have to connect corresponding points. So what I mean by that
Oh,
is
S.
S, S prime.
Yeah.
So I could take
Yeah.
my ruler and I could put it on S prime and I could put it on S. Don't worry, you'll get some questions to do for yourself.
Ha. Okay. All right.
So just by reading off the graph, well, you see that intersection. Wait, so let me just see if I can get this. Oh my God, I don't know. Come on. How about just do this? Yeah, so well, you see that intersection. There's anything you could tell me where you see that intersection?
You're looking at minus 4-1.
Yeah, you remember how to read off points and things. Lovely. Right? So this is
Really?
-4, comma 1. So Nicholas, what is the center of enlargement?
That looking like, oh yeah, that -4 1.
Right, that is the center of enlargement. Right? The center of enlargement. So anytime, I hope all you paying attention and listen to what I'm saying. Anytime you're dealing with an enlargement, you need to find the center of enlargement and how much times bigger you make it. That's the scale factor. Right? You need them two things. So my center of enlargement is -4, comma 1. And that's the case, Nicholas.
Yeah,
So if we have -4, comma 1, and we that is the center of enlargement, that is C, right? That is C. This is C.
yeah.
So what I want we to find for. Tell me what A and B is.
A and B is -4 and 1.
Where is A? Tell me specifically, where's A?
A is -4
And where's B?
1.
If anybody confused by this, now is all the time to tell me. Now someone might be wondering where I pull out A and B from. Well, look at the question. They tell you it had a scale factor. Okay, we find that was 3. And it said it is enlarged about the center C. We found the center to be minus 4, comma 1. So A would have be minus 4 and B would have be 1. A is minus 4, B is 1, and K is 3. So that's my answer. A is minus 4, B is 1. Alicia, are you confused?
No.
No? All right, cool. Rihanna, you're all confused?
Nope.
Nope. So I could give her that question then, and I can match it up.
Mm-hmm.
Rihanna, it's on board. It's too easy, and
No, I'm tired.
oh, what do you do today?
I wasn't home. Not too long from back from Pino.
Oh,
I
everything
had to
okay?
rush to reach home. I was telling my father, like, hurry up, I have lessons. Every second, speed and trying to hurry up.
Hey. So if all I had to make all the notes or copy down something, copy it down now. Bryce, I'm talking to you, right? Talking to you, because I feel like you don't understand what's going on here. And if you have something you don't understand, you have to tell me now.
We can send this after class,
Um,
please, Rajiv.
Yeah, yeah, of course I send it after class. You get in it one time.
All right, thanks.
Bryce, what confusing you?
um, I don't know. So if you want, you could go it back over again. I don't know. It's up to you. But
Okay,
yeah,
Bryce. First of all, what kind of transformation is this? How much transformations it have?
well, I guess three. Well,
No,
I'm sorry, two,
no, it don't have.
one, one, this one.
You see, now you're not paying attention to what we did last class. Somebody tell Bryce how much transformations it have. Kiera, tell Bryce how much transformations it have. Kiera, you're not hearing Kiera. Rihanna, tell Bryce how much transformations it have.
4.
4.
Where four come out from?
What you could do with the object? You could make it bigger, you could enlarge it, you could translate it, you could reflect it. And what's the last one?
Hold on, eh? I was right. Hold on, eh?
You're supposed to take that
Margaret,
from last class. It was right here. Types of transformation.
yes, and rotation, translation, enlargement, reflection, and rotation. Yeah.
So in this situation, we are making the object bigger.
Uh-huh.
So we care
So
about things.
enlargement.
Right. Enlargement. We care about two things: center of enlargement and scale factor. To find scale factor, you take any image and you divide it by the object. So this side was 2 units. So this side was 2 units long, and this side is 6 units long. 6 divided by 2 is 3. So how much times bigger is the image? It's 3 times bigger than the object. That simple?
Okay. Yeah.
Cool. Next one, to find the center of enlargement, you're gonna connect corresponding points. So like I'm gonna connect Q to Q prime. I'm gonna connect R to R prime, S to S prime, and they will cut and they will intersect here. Wherever your lines intersect, that's a center of enlargement,
Okay.
right? So K is
Yeah.
3, the center is minus 4, 1. If I compare any center to this, we're looking like A. If I comparing it,
Whoa.
minus 4 and B is.
We basically now.
So we found the center to be minus 4, comma 1. So if I comparing it to this,
Oh, okay, okay,
it would
okay,
be what?
okay. B would be well, I guess it's one
Yeah, B is 1 and A is
minus four.
right. Let me get a question for you all now. Somebody tell me yeah. Amy, give me yeah.
Oh, so what he has
Um,
added sorry.
Let me do this question first. I see you tell me that I pass paper. That's good. Right? But
Yeah.
give me yeah. Any year, Amy. Give my year.
2019.
Which one? June? On June, so we use if I have 2019. Oh, you know, the 1 year you call is the 1 year I don't have. Wow.
Oh, well, you could do 2017 then.
2017.
Mm-hmm.
But what a coincidence, huh? That's crazy. Okay, this would not be an enlargement. Could somebody tell me what this would be? We didn't do it as yet, but could somebody tell me what that would be?
Rotation.
Yeah, look like a rotation.
So what I do is I rotate the shape about this point. So I take the shape and I rotate it, right? So I rotate it. That looking like I rotated 90 degrees, clockwise or anti-clockwise? What is clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise.
Clockwise. So to go from the object to the image, I rotate my shape 90 degrees clockwise, right? So that was our rotation. We're looking for enlargement. Give me another year. Anybody? Give me a year.
2018.
Okay, let me check 2018. See what 2018 have. Okay, yeah. All I could do this question is a nice question to do. Good choice. Good choice, Bryce. Good choice. I presume by now though, all I have all I graph paper. And I feel confident that if I call
Yes,
my
I have a
solution,
whole graph book.
right. Amy, you have a graph paper?
Um, yeah, but I was gonna find the my past paper book that and do it to be. Yeah.
Sure, no problem. June 2018. Don't look up solutions online, eh? I know someone else do that. Nicholas, I feel like you do that, you know.
It have solutions on it, serious?
We in
Give me a link that. Give me a
we in
link that.
2024. Are you playing dumb here? You playing dumb. It's 2024. Everybody know the solutions. Everybody know the solutions.
Serious?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna message my dog now for that. I had to get out for tomorrow.
I will send all the links. Don't worry. But try to do this question here. Giving away 10 minutes.
So as it happens, I already did that question.
Whoa, that's somebody working, and I'll tell you. Rihanna, you see, it's just bad luck, you know?
That was in the other class.
Well, why didn't Ron didn't say anything?
He probably forget. I don't know.
Rihanna, I had to talk to your
Forget, I
friendship.
forget.
Yeah, let me see how much of all you could figure this out. So the line PQ is mapped to P prime Q prime by an enlargement center O and scale factor 3. And yours should be able to do part 3 because of a reflection. Rihanna, you want another question in the meantime?
Yeah.
All right. Could everybody make out what's on the screen though? Let me know, guys. You all can see what is on the screen.
Yeah, if you can zoom in a little bit. A little bit.
If I zoom in a little bit, you mightn't see the full axes. You mightn't see the full Y and X.
You could send it on the group chat.
Yeah, we got. It's a good idea. So, Kira, how come you do the homework? Is it because of Amy?
Yes, Amy inspired me to do homework, Rajiv. She had a full conversation with me and convinced me to do the homework. Totally not because my mother had a gun to my head or anything. No.
Hmm. I doubt your mom had anything to do with it, you know.
Nah, actually, I just like it looked easy, so I do it.
Hmm. Yeah, say that for the advanced too, eh? Gotta lock in. Yeah, so you all can try the question. Alicia, you know how to do this question?
Yeah.
Did you do it before?
No, I don't think so.
That's good to hear. Right, so for those who finish with this question real fast, I'd like to try this question out, and I'm sending it no. And it has to do with negative enlargements. Of course, Rihanna. So, guys, after this topic, which we finish in today, I most believe, what topic do you want to move on to next? Any topic in particular is giving you all trouble? Did any of you also have vectors in school?
Well, see, you know my story, so
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, you had vectors in school.
So actually, the other day, he come and he actually teach for once with the subject of formula, or formula, whatever it is. Yeah,
No, that's crazy. That's not from 5 words.
yeah, and right, I was like, wow.
So yeah, kind of concerned. No, well, I am concerned.
Same.
I'm coming back. Yes, anyone getting through with this question? Desron, what are you talking about with groups? With modal? Talking about statistics. Desron. Of statistics? Okay. Yeah, I had to start this. I have to start statistics with you all. Did anybody do statistics in school already? Let me know. Did anybody here do statistics in school already?
Yeah, we finished
So, Nicholas, what are you doing in school right now?
right now in maths.
Yep.
We starting. I think we now gonna answer vectors.
Well, the better topic to start is vectors, Hmm. Well, did anybody get through the question? Amy, you get through the question?
Yeah, I almost finished. I tried to find it in my past paper booklet, and for some reason I'm not finding it, so I cannot take some time. So I just doing it. So I got
Well, everybody's supposed to get the first one correct. Bryce, you think you could tell me the first answer? State the coordinates of point Q.
Yeah, what was that?
Yeah, I want you to tell me the coordinates of point Q. The first question.
Um, hold on, huh? Watch the back. Hold on.
Now, you're supposed to know this one. This one's supposed to be common knowledge. Um, when you find coordinates is the x value first and then the y value. So Q, if I want to go to Q, that is how much on the x-axis? Q is how much on the x-axis?
Um, the Q, like, wait, on the X, by the half Q over there.
Watch. This is what I mean.
Oh, you mean on the triangle?
Watch. If I want to go to Q, that is 4, 1. So the coordinate for that is 4,
Oh,
1. You think you can tell me the coordinate for P?
that is, I forget what's the P, I don't know why I forget that for.
The
It's
P right
prime or
here.
something like that.
No, just tell me the coordinate.
Um, I read two more. Yeah, I really don't know.
The coordinate for Q is 4, comma 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
So waiting P would be
Um, I guess in 2-4 or something like that. Or
I guess
2-2 or something.
if I want to go to P,
Uh,
watch, if I want to go to Q, I say 4 and then 1. So I move 4 and then I move up 1. So 4, 1. If I want to go to P,
4-2,
no, 4, 2,
2-4.
right over here.
Okay. So 2-2.
Yeah, 2, 2. And what would be this point over here?
Just one.
And that will be 0, comma 0.
Okay.
Yeah. Kira, see some answer here?
Yeah.
By chance you erase anything there?
Erase where?
Like, for the question. If you erased anything for the question.
No, I erase something. Did I? Wait,
So
I
the reason,
must. I
well, the
must
reason
do.
for that is because typically when you show an enlargement, you have to draw a line from the center. Actually, one me want to do the question, but the answer is looking correct.
When you do the question, I'll see. I'll see what happens.
Yeah. All right, just waiting for a couple more answers from some people. Amy, that looks correct too, but you could add on something. Same thing I tell Kira. Alicia, again, true?
Yeah, I still drawing it because I was taking long to draw the axes for some reason. Because I wasn't sure if I would have enough space. Because I draw like the four axes when I realized I could have just draw the two, you know. But again, true.
Okay, cool. Once again, true. Yeah, Amy, that is what I'm talking about. That is what I was talking about. And you could use dash lines if you want to show it. But that's what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. So Amy, I want you to visualize it. From the center is like the point from which you're enlarging everything from. You think you can visualize that? Tell me if you can envision that. So from the center, if I want to enlarge on something, I take it about the center. Let me show you what I mean by that. So Amy, look at what I mean, right? You understand what I mean there?
Yeah.
So I could enlarge it from that point. Think of it like a perspective. Nicholas. Yep, that's correct, Nicholas. So more or less getting correct answer from everybody. So I'm gonna run through the answer with Bryce. Alicia, I didn't get anything from you as yet. Desron. Desron, did you say he wasn't home?
Retrieve, I might have to redraw it because I draw like the middle and I draw the axis in the middle of the page, right? So it ends at 8 and I need to make it to 12. So I had to redraw the whole thing.
Well, we're gonna do it on the board then.
Okay.
Right? Bryce, remind me, what is the point for Q? What is point Q? Tell me the coordinates.
4-1.
Right, 4, comma 1. Awesome. Now in part 2, they're saying that the line PQ is mapped to P prime Q prime by an enlargement. Right, what does an enlargement mean?
Um, something that to make something
To make something big
basically. Well, yeah, something
something
big.
big
Yeah.
or smaller, as you all will see just now, and scale factor 3. So the center of enlargement is the origin. Right. You see what they say in center? O is the origin. Do you know where the origin is?
Yes.
Where's the origin?
Um. Okay. It's right here.
Yep, that is the origin. So guys, I would like if you all had shown this. So you need to show the center of enlargement lines. So your center of enlargement is starting from the origin. So I'm gonna start my lines from the origin and it has to pass through OP and it has to pass through OQ. This is where the center of enlargement, this is where the enlargement is taking place about these lines here. And let me give you an example. Amy, and there's an enlargement.
Yeah.
And I can say this too. But I want you to notice something. Doesn't it? And it has to fall between those two lines. It has to fall between those two lines, right? Some of that makes sense. It has to fall between those two lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is where the enlargement is taking place about. If I draw it over here, is that still pertaining to that shape, OPQ?
No.
No, it would not be it would not be for that shape OPQ. The other trick I want to show you all. So Alicia, they said an enlargement of how much times? What was the enlargement? It was a scale factor of how much?
3.
3. So an easy way to think about it is you can multiply the coordinates by 3. That's an easy way to think about it. So, Alicia, if I multiply 41 by 3, because I'm making it 3 times bigger, what would I end up with?
12.
Right, so I'm going to multiply that by 3, 12 comma, 12 comma,
Oh, 12 1. No. Wait,
mm-mm,
yeah, no, 12 3.
12 3. And let us see something. Does 12 3 fall on the lines? Does it fall on the line?
Yeah.
That's a good sign. And we would call this what, Bryce? If if we are going to form the image, would I call this Q or would I call it Q prime?
Which one?
Bryce, you're not paying attention.
I'm sorry, so right now I do math and English because yeah.
Well, you had to pick which one you want to focus on. Meaning
Nah,
fact.
it's just my English teacher. I sure shut up today and yeah. Because every time I carry back my SD and I'm doing exactly what she tell me to do, she's saying over arrow. And she said, "Oh, I
Well,
have to bring back everything by tomorrow. So I write 3 reflections. I write over 3 reflections.
wait.
Uh, um,
Class was 7 to 9. You had time to do that. Class
yeah,
start.
I was doing all them things before because I had to look for like 3 more artifacts again.
I see. Well, try to focus. If we're talking about
Yeah.
the image, we're talking about prime or complement. So I had to put this little dash above, right?
The
So Bryce, we're making it 3 times bigger. We're making this line over here. You see this line here, PQ? We're taking this
mm-hmm.
and we're making it 3 times bigger. It might probably look something like that. Making
Okay.
it 3 times bigger. So to do that, I take any point and I'm multiplying it by 3. So what is point P? What is point P?
2 2.
A way to multiply those two things by 3 Tell me what you end up with.
It will be 6, 6. Well, 2, 2 will be 6, 6.
Yeah, that's correct.
And
That's correct. And the 6, 6 line up with the enlargement lines? Does it line up?
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So,
So here what we're gonna do now. What we're gonna
uh-huh.
do now, we're just gonna connect P prime to Q prime. And so
Okay.
look at it, Bryce. Doesn't this look exactly like this, but just 3 times bigger?
Yes.
And if you don't believe me, watch. Let me show you. So I have one of it here. That is one PQ. And how much times bigger this supposed to be?
3.
Okay. So how much of this you think it will take to make up this big line? How much
2.
is two? Should take two
33.
because it's 3 times bigger. It's
Yeah.
times our line. And you can see that taking place. Right? So that's the answer for the first part. Everybody okay with that?
Yeah.
Rihanna, you real good with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Desron, let me know if you want me to re-explain that. So typically with these questions, when they tell you what the center of enlargement is, you have to draw you have to draw your enlargement lines, and to figure out the points you're gonna take the coordinates and multiply it by the scale factor, and that will give you it. Next question. Alicia, you understand that, right? I'm gonna
Yes.
okay. Part three now. Read part three for me.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay. The triangle OPQ undergoes a reflection in the line y equals to 0 to produce the image Q OPQ on the diagram above. Draw the triangle OPQ.
That's not OPQ now. That's O double
And
prime, P double prime,
yeah,
Q double prime. Mm-hmm. So they say that undergoes a reflection in the line y is equal to 0. What is y is equal to 0? Is it this line over here? Is it this line? Is that y is
yeah,
you're saying it?
I think.
Okay, well if that is y is equal to 0, then my answer should be over here.
Okay, no.
And if you're confused, let me show you a way to let me show you a way to figure it out. So, Alicia, you get caught just now. So you're saying that this is y is equal to 0. Well, let me explain something. What would this line over here be? That look like what? X is equal to something, y is equal to something. What does that look like? That's a line passing through what? On the x-axis, the y-axis. Tell me what that is, Alicia.
It passing through the y-axis, I think.
Right. So you would say y is equal to,
2.
right, because it's a line passing through 2. Okay, on the y-axis. This line would be what?
Oh, that would be 1.
Right, so then
The
0,
y.
that's just the next step, you know?
Okay, I understand.
Same thing you can say for the x values. This is a line passing through x is 4, so x is equal to 4. Now you know something, right? It makes sense now?
Yeah.
Right. So this is the line y is equal to 0. Because what I mean, guys, y is 0 over here. We're on the x-axis. On the x-axis, all y values is 0. Anyways, they want us to reflect it. So when we do our reflection, what are some key things we have to maintain? Could I say that this is my answer? Could I say that? Could I say this is my answer? Tell me, Alicia. Could I say that?
No.
The image distance has to be equal to the object distance. So like, and when you look at yourself in the and when you look at yourself in the mirror, and like the distance you are from away the mirror. Like it's be the same when you look at yourself in the mirror. Like
Yeah.
like if you hold a mirror, sorry, if you hold a ruler if you hold a ruler against the mirror, you go see the same distance in real life and in the mirror. So the distances have to be the same. So over here, how much units are we away from y is equal to 0? How much units are we over here? How much units am I away from the origin? Well, not from y is equal to 0. How much am I away?
On one?
1. So when I do my reflection, I also have to be 1 unit away. That makes sense?
Yeah.
And over here, how much units am I away from y is equal to 0?
2.
Yeah, so I had to be 2 units away here as well. That's it, That's it. So this is, I would call this P1. What would I call that? Tell me, Alicia, what would I call that?
Oh wait, sorry, wait, see? You kind of break up for me.
What would I call this point over here? P what?
P prime?
No. Read the question.
Mm?
Alicia, realize something. Didn't we already find P prime
Um,
by Q prime?
P double prime?
Right. So anytime you're making more than one images, you would have to put more primes on top. So this is P double prime. This would be Q double prime. And this would be just O. That really change. I mean, if you understand that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say O double prime if you want, right? So is everybody okay with that? Rihanna, you okay with that?
Achieve. So I have a question, right?
Yes, Kiara. Yeah.
Okay. So like like when you're drawing graphs, right? And like you do it in a way that it have the four sections, right? It have like a way like when you could break the axis.
Wait, you talking about a paragraph like this?
Yeah, like that. Like you could break the axis. Like if you're breaking it, would it be like in the middle or like, and like how you doing it? Like, is it recommended to do it or like, could you do it or could you not do it?
In maths, you don't really have to break the axes. In physics, yeah. But typically, when we break an axis, we would not do this. Like if I break an axis, right? I typically I wouldn't do something like this. Like I wouldn't start 50 here, and I would say 1, 2. No, I wouldn't do that. When we break an axis, we typically break axes for a graph that looks like this. We don't really use breaking axes for a diagram with four axes. We typically do like this. So like we just see the graph, one of the values start close to 50. I could break the axis here, and I can start from 50, 51, 52. Same thing over here. Like we just say we start at 10. I could do that over here. But you wouldn't really do it for four axes. The graph might start to look very wonky if you do that. Very, very wonky.
Okay, thank you.
Like in physics, right? And you start to break your axis sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you break the axis for a graph that looks like that?
No, that's why like I ask if it possible. So
It probably possible, but I just never used it before. And how I would visualize it, that would make a graph look real weird. Because think about it here. One point is starting the graph at 50, the other point is starting it at 1. Yeah, that really wouldn't make sense. You can't do that. Can't do that. Yeah, thinking about it now, you can't do that at all. Your physics teacher supposed to tell you that. Matter of fact, anytime you break your axes, you can't take readings for y-intercept. Did you ever hear that before? I don't know if your physics teacher ever told you
I
that.
think so. I think she said that. I think she mentioned that.
Because watch this, right? If you break your axis and you starting from 50, right? And you draw a line, how are you gonna read this off? You understand the problem there, Kira? How are you gonna read that off? Because you start at 50. You know?
Yeah, I just wanted to find out.
No problem. Right? So that's it for this question.
She was asking that because the question that you sent on the chat, the one with a negative key value.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is one of the points is 9.3 and the key value is negative 0.5. And usually the graphs that we have could go up to 12. So if you divide 9 into negative 0.5, it's reaching up to negative 18. So I
Now,
don't know.
I doing something wrong.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Cause okay.
That graph, the graph of that should only take up the first portion of the graph, nothing more. It shouldn't take up any parts over here. It should just take up this portion.
Okay.
By the way, Rihanna,
Yeah.
you'll be delighted to know that you are correct, 100% correct. Matter of fact.
Really?
Um, yeah, really, that was very impressive, man. Wow, very, very impressive.
Look around.
We-
I thought it would be like on the other side of the graph. So
No, but wait, Rihanna, your body, come off of them real body. See, second line on you. That's his performance. So I'm going to put that question on the screen and try to explain it. Well, I will explain it. We're going to look at enlargements with negative scale factors. So, Kiera, you didn't get through that question I sent on the chat.
No, I was asking it because Amy just wasn't sure. And I like it piqued my interest too. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Amy, how come you was killing bad to ask?
No, she said she was going to ask. So like
Yeah,
okay.
I offered to ask because I was curious about it.
I see. No problem. So I'm gonna put on the question here. Rihanna, you could send your answer on the chat so they could see what you did.
it kind of wonky because I wasn't sure if it's correct.
Nah, that's perfect. So shape X is mapped onto Y with a scale factor of minus 0.5. Now, girls and boys, Nicholas, just by looking at a scale factor, is a half. You think you're gonna make the shape bigger or smaller?
Smaller.
Yeah. And since it's negative, you're gonna have to flip the shape. You gotta invert it. So we're looking out for something like that. Did you do these kind of questions in school set?
Yeah, we
Wait,
do every function like this.
you did that question like this?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. This is a really common CSEC, but it could come, and you should know how to do it. So I believe the only thing we have left to do is rotation. After this example, I could give away another question on it, and we can move on to rotation. Alicia, let me know if you lost or anything.
No, it's only the last question. I didn't get to finish it because, well, I explained already, but
Because
I'm good with it.
okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
I split it into four. So,
Right, so we have a shape. What kind of shape is that? Nicholas, what kind of shape are you going with here, right?
In the group chat.
Yeah. Well, for this,
I'm not too sure now.
that kind of hard.
Yeah, kind of hard.
Kira
And
might, yeah,
yeah, she might get.
Kira, Nicholas, real struggling there. Don't know if you want to help him out.
No, I'm good, thank you.
Hey,
Hmm. Hey, boy. What do you the graph going? What? The graph just disappeared, yes. Let me get back the graph. Right. Right, so the first point is 7-3. Yeah, but for real, what shape is that?
triangle.
Yeah, that's a triangle. I should probably get a better graph, honestly, because I have shower templates. Graph. Yeah, I have a graph template here. Oh no, this ain't moving. That's not good. Don't know why it's moving. Oh, give me a second while I get a good graph. Get a good graph. Okay, got it. What kind of color are they feeling for? Like black, white. I have plenty grids.
Yellow pink.
Pink? Do I have pink? No, I don't have pink. Fortunately, I do not. What color are they feeling for? Amy? I have white, green, blue, black, and gray.
Black.
Okay. Feeling all emo. That's fine.
No, it might show good.
Wait, Sim?
It will show good.
Make a way saying
It will show better.
it might. One,
It better.
3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Right. So my first point is 7-3. 7-3 is right here. And that is, no, they didn't really name the points. But let me do that. Let me call this A. The other point is 8, 7. Nicholas, you want to call that point?
Um, one must be Alicia and one had to be Kara.
All right. And the other point will be 47.
Yeah,
You get the joke?
repeated it.
A, K, and the next point will be
Oh, that's how you're feeling. Feeling evil.
what? Nah, I feel no. I feel no, man.
Oh,
You're savage.
Yeah. I'm gonna put B. Actually, no, I'll put R for Rihanna, right? I feel like the most savage person in class is actually Rihanna, you know. She just hide it.
You funny.
And let me get the question here. Put it over here real quick. Copy. So we put on shape X. This is shape X. And they are saying it is mapped onto Y with a scale factor of -1/2, with a center of enlargement at 5, 5. So, Amy, the first thing we're going to do is put down where 5, 5 is. Tell me if you understand that step.
Yeah.
The reason we are doing that is so that we could draw our enlargement lines. So we could see how the path would look like. So, and if I lose anybody, tell me. Alicia, tell me if I'm starting to lose here.
No,
To
not
figure,
yet.
if I want to figure out my enlargement lines or my guidelines, what I have to do is I have to connect the points to the center of enlargement. That is what I will have to do. So I connect key to the center of enlargement. This is the center of enlargement. What do you think I'm going to do next, Alicia? So I connect key to C. What else I have to do?
You're gonna do the same thing for R.
Right? Going
Wait,
to do this
no. Oh,
for R.
yeah.
Same exact thing for R. And I'm really just doing this so you could see the enlargement. Right? And Nicholas, what leave out?
You leave out A.
Leave out A. Amy crying in the corner. Right. So we're talking about a negative scale factor. Keep in mind what that means, eh? Negative scale factor means you have to invert your shape. If it was -1, if it was a scale factor of -1, let me get some suggestions. Nicholas, if it was a scale factor of -1, would I be changing the size of my shape? -1.
Yeah.
No, I would not. If I multiply something by 1, what I'll get?
1.
If I
I
multiply
mean,
5 by
if
1,
you
if I multiply 5 by 1.
5 by 1 is 1. I mean 5.
Whoa.
My
Whoa.
brain chipping. Nah, nah,
So
nah, nah, nah.
if my scale factor was -1, would the size of the shape change?
Hmm?
If my scale factor was -1, would the size of my shape change?
Nah.
It would not change. What would change though?
Um, you know, position.
I would have to invert my shape. A negative scale factor means I have to invert my shape.
Or
So let me give you an example of what I mean. You remember in the previous question? Look at the previous question, right? To figure out, not this one. In this question, to figure out my new points, and I would have multiplied the points by the scale factor.
yeah.
Same thing you're gonna do here, you know. So I give you another example. I want to explain what exactly is scale factor. So let me just say you had a scale factor of -1. Alicia, you understand if you multiply something by 1, you're not really changing anything. It's still the same size, right?
Yeah.
The main thing I'm trying to show you here is that you're inverting the shape. So this point over here, key, that is 8, 7. This point over here is 9, comma 3. This point over here, that is 7, 3. So our scale factor in this example is -1. So let we take 7, we start off with point E. So Alicia, from the previous example, if I want to apply the scale factor, I'm going to multiply the coordinates by the scale factor. In this case, it's -1.
Mhm.
I end up with what?
7, 3.
No, multiplying by
Wait,
minus
no,
scale factor.
-7.
What's the only thing you notice change? What is it?
The minus sign.
You mean the signs of the
Well, yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put -7, -3.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, think that was wrong, Yeah.
Oh,
Can't say that.
wait, really?
Can't say that. Can't say that. Nope, I can't say that. Can't say that. Because if I doing that, that'll be that'll be quite over here. That wouldn't make any sense at all. That wouldn't make any sense. Right? So I can't do that. It's a different situation over here. Let me see if I could visualize it. Probably be it's gonna take this shape. So it's gonna have the exact same size. It's just going to be inverted. So that is what your answer would look like. That is what your answer would look like. But let me try to figure out the maths behind that. Right? Let me try to figure out the math behind that. So, Amy, you understand what I just now do there graphically, just by looking at it? Tell me if you understand that graphically, just by looking at it. Yeah or no?
Wait, so my answer is wrong.
No, your answer is correct. This is just an example to show you all what a scale factor of -1 does.
Oh, okay, sorry.
If the scale factor is -1, what it
Okay,
will do, it will invert the
right.
shape but keep the same size.
Okay.
Alicia, you see that the shape we produce is the same size?
Yeah,
What's the only thing that changed?
it got inverted. So like it kind of flipped.
Exactly. That's the only thing that changed. That's the only thing that changed. We need to figure out the mass fit. So, Rihanna, how did you go about doing the question?
The same way, connect the points, but the draw the enlargement thing.
And that's how you figured it out.
Yeah.
Okay. Shit, I must
Is
have
there
something.
another way to do that?
Mathematically speaking, there is supposed to be a way, but I don't remember it at this point in time. So I will show you the graphical method. So
Okay.
Amy, Alicia, Kiara, you guys there?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me show you how.
Why was I the only one to answer?
Listen.
Sorry, I
I
hear
was the only one
My
to
part
answer.
of the yes, I'm here too.
Yeah, let me show you something. Let me see if I can come up with something to show you. So if we're dealing with a scale factor of -1, what that means is you're going to form an inverted image with the same size. So what I could do is this over here, and I'm trying something here. So I could essentially say that this is like 3 blocks away. So I need to do something that's 3 blocks away here. This is like 2 blocks away, and this is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could form the triangle, but there must be some easier way to do it. What you might have to do is, let me show you what you might have to do. So, Alicia, you there?
Yeah.
What you might have to do is this. So you draw your guidelines, and you're gonna take some measurements. So this measurement from here to here, that looking like 1.7, right? That looking like 1.7.
Wait, from where to where?
From C to K, C to K,
Oh, yeah.
right? And I'm gonna do that same thing, but on the other side because I'm inverting it. I'm doing it on the other side. So 1.7, you would agree that'll be over here, right? This is 1.7,
Yeah.
right? And when I invert it, that would now be point key. Tell me that makes sense.
It does.
Okay. Now let me take another point into consideration. Which other point you want to deal with next? Which point
R.
you want to deal with R? Okay. So I'm gonna measure the distance from the center to R. What is our distance from the center to R? You can read that there. Change it. Yeah, the center to R. What are the distance looking like?
I kind of struggling to see. Hold on.
The center to R.
It should be like 2.3 or something.
2.2. So what we're gonna do is
Oh, okay.
we're gonna make that measurement on the other side. And we're gonna call her R prime. Some of you understand that,
Yeah, I do.
right? So it was how much again? It was 1.2? That's 2.2. It's 2.2, right?
Yeah.
2.2. So 2.2 will be right over here. This is 2.2. And I'm gonna call that point. What am I gonna call that point?
R prime.
I'm gonna call that point R prime. Kiera, where's the only point I'm leaving out? Tell me, Kiera, where's the point I'm leaving out?
A.
A. So I'm gonna take a measurement from C to A.
Oh, okay.
My baby cousin, come to say hello. Say hello to my students. Are they here?
No.
Friend, say hi louder for them. They can hear.
Is that? Oh my god. Hi or something?
No, this is my students. Say hi to them.
Hi. Hey, what's this? Hi.
This is maths.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you want to do some maths too?
That's really
And not really. Okay. So
I got to show me what you.
I will show you. I will show you. So I guess we have another student. So Kira, come on, take the measurement for A. So we're gonna take a measurement from the center to A. What a measurement looking like? The center to A. What I look like? Center to A.
Just now, I'm gonna count the little stroke thingies.
Yeah.
1.4.
In between, right?
In between. Okay.
And we're gonna take that measurement, but just on the other side. So like, hmm, I should must have some easier way to do this. I'll figure it out and I'll get back to you because it's kind of tedious and boring. 1 point, that'll be like right here. I think so. Right? So now I just have to connect it. Bam. And I get the inverted shape. Let me know if you understand that from the graphical standpoint, like geometry standpoint. Let me know if you understand that. Everybody understand it from a geometric standpoint?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So you're probably wondering, well, if the scale factor is minus half, what is that gonna mean for the shape? Let me figure that out. So, Kiara, tell me something. If the scale factor is -1, does the size of the shape change?
Um. Yes.
No. Did the size of that shape ever change? Watch, it's still 1, 2. Right, it's still
Wait,
1.
wait, wait. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it properly. Oh, it wouldn't change though. Because and like, wait, never mind.
Is a scale factor of -1.
Yeah, and I realized.
What that means is I'm multiplying it by 1 and I just inverting it. That's all it means really. Yeah. You understand?
Yep.
But if by chance the scale factor is negative a half, that means the shape could be inverted and it could also be half its original size. That's what it means. Like we just say if k is equal to negative a half. Right. So Rihanna, walk us through how you estimated this. How you estimate this?
Honestly, I'm not really sure, but like I just connected to like okay, A and K. I just look for them. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not sure how to explain that.
Wait, Rihanna, I teach in our class. My baby cousin being very disruptive. Oh, they want to see you.
We
Okay.
could see him. Oh my god, I want to see him.
I was sure they just just draw this better. Right. So Amy, let me look at this, right? So if the scale factor is negative a half, what that means is the same shape. I just inverting it and the size of it is now a half the original size. So if this was 2, what would the new shape's length be?
From A to R, it could be 1,
It
you
would
know?
be 1, right? It would be 1. So that might probably be somewhere over here.
Yeah. The point for A, it would be like 3, 6, yeah, somewhere there.
Right. But let me try to understand that from a mathematical standpoint and a geometric standpoint. In the previous question, the scale factor was -1, which means that the size remained the same. I'm sorry, the shape remained the same size. So the distance was the same, right? If I measure the distance from here to here, you think it will be this distance or half of that? Tell me, Amy, what do you think?
It would be how?
Yeah, and that's a geometric relationship there. That's a geometric relationship. And now we test that. So, Alicia, what's the length from here to here? C to A. C,
To wait, no,
C
it
to A.
was 1.4.
Right? So it's half of 1.4. Half of 1.4.
Um, wait,
Mm,
sir.
half of
0.7.
0.7, correct.
Right.
So what we would do now, instead of measuring 1.4 exactly on the other end, we're gonna measure half of that. So, Alicia, half of 1.4 is
0.7.
what our measurement looking like from C to this new point here. C to this new point.
0.7.
Right. So you think you understand it, right? And this would be A prime. Let we make some other educated guess. Well, not educated guess. Let we take some measurements. So we know what C to A and C to A prime is. Let we try C to K. What is C to K? What is the distance from C to K? C to K is what? Tell me, Alicia, what is C to K?
Oh, shucks. I didn't realize you was talking to me. C to K is 1.8,
Where's half of 1.8? Pass. Half of 1.8.
0.9.
Right. I know it looking, actually, you could just count it there one time. So your ruler has 0 on either end. So I want you to count from the other end. C to K prime. What are looking like? C to K prime. So talking about
Um,
C to K prime.
0.9.
Right? You think you get the gist of it?
Yeah,
And make a wild guess. C to R. That would be how much the distance from C to R prime. How much times more will C to R be than C to R prime?
0.5.
No, 2 times. Watch.
Oh, okay.
Look at it. I mean, it makes sense, right? C to R is this big, and C to R prime is this big.
Okay, I understand.
So C to R, let me just take a measurement to be sure. C to R is how much? How much is C to R? That looking like 2.2, right?
Yeah,
Where's alpha 2.2?
11. Wait, no,
No,
1.1.
right.
Right,
And the measurement from this side.
1.1.
Right. Do you think you understand the concept?
Yes.
Right. So I'll give Ollie a question, and let me see if Ollie could do it. Let me give Ollie a question. So you copy down this example. I'll look to see if there's an easier way to do it. Yeah, there most likely is. Just can't figure it out at the moment. The other method might involve matrices and things. Oop, no, never mind. That the way I show earlier is the most commonly used way to figure it out. Don't really have any other way. The other ways get very complicated, way beyond the scope of CSEC maths. I don't think Ollie want to do that. Rihanna, do you want to do that?
What is that?
Well, matrices.
Oh,
Matrices. Yeah.
no.
If you recall, the object by the transformation matrix gives you the image. So you would have to come up with the object, the transformation matrix, to get the image. Yeah. So let me just recap this real quick. So Amy, if I want to get a negative enlargement for a negative scale factor, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to first put on my center of enlargement. I'm then gonna draw my guidelines, and then I'm gonna measure the distance from the center to the original point. Depending on what my scale factor is, I would have to divide it and measure on the other side. So let me just explain that one more time. So Kiara, the distance from C to A, since the scale factor is negative a half, forget about the negative. Since the scale factor is a half, the distance from C to A and C to A prime, they will be what of each other? See if you can tell me. Tell me, Kiara. C to A, we're comparing C to A to C to A prime.
Mm-hmm. And you say forget the negative.
We're getting negative because we already showed that is a inverted image.
Um,
You remember how I explained this to Alicia?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay, watch one more time. If you want to figure out an enlargement for a negative scale factor, what you would have to do is you would have to multiply the length by the scale factor and measure that on the other side. So Kiara, watch. What is the distance from C to A? C to A is what? C, wait, C to A. That's how much? C to A.
1.44.
Right, and our scale factor is negative a half. A half. What is a half of 1.4? Half of 1.4. Half of 1.4. What's half of 1.4? Faster, man. 0.7 is the answer you're looking for. You can plug that into your calculator,
Yeah, that was what I'm gonna do.
right? I want you to measure the distance on this other end. What that look like? So 0.1, 0.2, 0.3.
0.7.
Right. So since my scale factor was a half, what I did was I measured this length and I halved it and I measured it in this direction. That's all I did. And I did it for all the rest. You understand? Oh yeah, still confused.
No, I understand. I understand.
So if I take the measurement from C to R will be how much? C to R,
Um, 2.2.
right? So waiting the distance from C to R prime is.
2.2 divided by a half.
Yeah, because a half was the scale factor. So that'll be 1.1.
Okay.
Watch. See it? 1.1. Watch. 1.1. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? If it was a quarter, you would have just measured the distance and find a quarter of it and plot it on the other side. Simple. So I'm gonna write down these steps you have to take when dealing with a negative scale factor. By the way, the proper name for this is ray lines. Like Ray-Ban sunglasses, ray lines. Step one, draw. Rihanna, you confused by this?
No.
Okay. Amy, what about you? Are you confused?
No.
Okay, cool. You all have the question copied down already, right?
Yeah.
Right. So you just have to copy down these steps and you're working. So you're gonna draw the ray lines from each corner of the shape to the center of enlargement. So, Alicia, isn't that the first step? Isn't that what I did in the first, like first of all, didn't I connect the A to C, K to C,
Yeah.
R
Mm-hmm.
to R, and then that is what form the dash lines.
Yeah.
We call those ray lines. So I'm going to draw the ray lines from each corner to the center of enlargement to come up with the ray lines, right? Then I'm going to measure the distance from the center of enlargement. Then I'm going to divide the distance by the scale factor. Then I'm going to plot the new points. Plot the new points on the other side. Kira, why do you think we're doing everything on the other side? What about the scale factor telling us to do everything on the other side?
The fact that is minus whatever. I
Is
don't
a
know.
minus. Yes,
Am I
minus.
gonna correct? Yay.
Yes. Because it's minus, it suggests that it's being inverted. Inverted means that it's taking place behind on the other side. All right, so you all can copy down the steps as well as the example. And I will give you all one question to do. Rotation is another tricky one, but because for rotation, you need to have your, I will show you a trick. Um, Next class. Does everybody have a geometry pan? Let me know if you guys have a geometry pan.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. If
Yeah.
you have a geometry pan, that's really good because you could use your right angle triangle to come up with a fake perpendicular bisector. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm sure you are using as a ruler. Don't be too surprised or impressed.
Way. That's crazy. Yes. That is actually very crazy.
Don't worry, me too. It
Rihanna,
break, but it's on break out. It just have a crack on it.
yes, so bad as Nicholas.
Nah.
Yes, I sent any question to try and chat. Now, Kiera, since we had a scale factor of negative a half, that meant it was taking place on the other side and I was half in the distance, right? And as I was doing,
Yeah.
so if I have a scale factor of negative 2, what do you think that mean for the distance?
Just be like, instead of like a half, it'll just be like 1. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Okay, 0.5 means a half. What do you think 2 means? Like if I say I have a half $100, what I mean?
50,
So if I say I have 2 times 100, what I mean?
200.
Right. So if my scale factor is -2, it's going to take place on the other side, and the distances are going to be, what are my distances going to be? A half, like half multiplied by 3, multiplied by 2. What would it be?
A half multiplied by 2?
Instead of half multiplied by 2?
I don't know.
Wait,
The way you're phrasing it confusing. I'm confused.
let me see if I could fix that for you. So in this example, since the scale factor was a half, let me just forget about the negative. It was a half. Since it was a half, what do to my length, my distance? What do to my distance?
Yeah, half it.
Right, so I multiply my distance by a half, right? Right?
Okay.
So if k was -2 now, forget about the negative. Just consider the 2. What does the 2 mean? So for negative a half, you multiply the distance by a half. So if it's now -2, you go multiply the distance
By by 2?
yeah, by 2. That's what
Okay.
that's what it's saying over here. Um, well, it's either you divide or you multiply. This is should not say divide. Um,
Okay, I think I understand. I guess, yeah.
really it's supposed to be multiply. So you multiply any distance by the scale factor. So if my scale factor is negative a half, I'm multiplying the distance by a half. My scale factor is 2, multiplying the distances by 2. Simple.
Okay.
All right, so that question that's then will be the last question for the night. Hmm. So, Alicia, just making sure you're not confused. If my scale factor is negative a half, that mean that what do my distance? I mean, my distance could be like if my distance was 4, or my new distance could be on the other side,
It would be 2. Wait,
right?
wait,
Yeah,
yeah. Okay.
that's correct. If my scale factor was -4, right? If my original length was 1, what would my new length be on the other side?
Wait, you can repeat? I didn't hear.
If my scale factor is -4, right? -4,
Mm-hmm.
and my original length was 1, what would my new length be on the other side?
It would be. Wait, I divided. What? I'm not sure what to do here.
Wait, I did write something real stupid here. It's not divider, it's multiply. So you multiply. You multiply the
Oh,
distance by the scale factor. So if all you had divide, change it fast. I see it's stupidness there. So as we multiply the distance. So Alicia, my scale factor was a half. So I'll multiply the distance by a half. So if my scale factor is 4 now, I would multiply my distance by
uh-huh.
no 4.
Oh, huh.
Share. Share. If my new scale factor is 4, so forget about the negative a half. The new one is 4. What would I do with my length?
Right.
So in this example, I multiply by a half. So in the other example, I'll just multiply it by 4. So whatever your scale factor is, you're multiplying that by the distance.
Okay, I think I understand.
So one more example. If the scale factor was I don't know, -3. -3. If my original length was 2, what would my new length be?
Um,
So my scale
say,
factor is 3.
oh, what?
You're confused.
A little bit.
If my original distance, if my original distance is 2, and I have a scale factor of k is equal to, let's just say 3, what would my new distance be?
3?
No, 6.
Wait, oh my days. Okay.
You understand it?
Okay, yeah, I think so.
One more example. If k is equal to 4, if my original distance is 3, what would my new distance be?
12.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, okay, I get it.
So whatever your distance is that you measure, you're going to multiply it by the scale factor. That's what you're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. You see now, in this example, our scale factor was a fraction and a half. A fraction.
Yeah,
So obviously, if I multiply by a fraction, man, so I'll be smaller, ain't?
yeah,
Yeah. So that's why it was smaller over here. But in the example I gave you guys, the distance actually going to get bigger. Because where's the scale factor in that example? Where's the scale factor in the question I gave you all?
-2.
It's -3.
Mm.
So, Alicia, in that situation, we're going to do with your distance I measure.
you're gonna multiply it by -3.
No, by 3.
Oh, okay.
The negative means that you're doing it on the other side. Because
Okay,
negative means that you're inverting the shape. So, the only thing you have to care about is the 3. Mhm. You will get it. Don't worry. I'm sure. So, Rihanna, you start off that question.
Yeah.
All right. Amy, you know what you had to do for that question?
Yeah.
Right? Alicia, what about you? You know what you had to do for that question? You seem a little confused.
yeah, I think so.
So, your first step is to do what? What you had to do is your first step.
I need to plot out the real line.
How are you drawing your real lines? We had to put on, what's the first thing you had to put on to draw your real lines?
Um, you have to multiply the scale factor by
Hmm. No,
the no.
no. To draw your real lines, you had to put on your what? We had to put on
Um, I'm not sure.
your center of enlargement.
Oh, okay, okay.
Watch, let's how I do this question. I put on my center of
Mm-hmm.
enlargement, I put on that. Then I do this to come up with my real lines. That's what I do.
Okay.
So put on your center of enlargement, right? Put on your center of enlargement. And what you're gonna do is you're going to draw lines from the corners of your shape passing through the center. So in this situation, like watch, K passing through C, R passing through C, A passing through C. You understand?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, so Alicia, when you put on your center of enlargement and you draw your real lines, send me a picture so I could let you know if you're going correct.
Okay.
Alicia, so sorry I confused you. So sorry. Hmm.
Oh gosh, it was okay. I was kind of distracted, so it's fine. I will re-listen the recording after and I will get it. So don't worry.
Okay.
Rajiv,
Yeah, Kiara?
so I had to leave because I have a meeting for my SBA right now.
All right. No,
And I'll do the question and whatever homework you send, and I'll send it for you before
you,
next class.
you understand this though? Like,
I
'cause
think I might have to rewatch the recording just to understand it completely. Like I think I understand it a little bit.
honestly, I can't do a better job teaching this. I can't do because
It's okay. I'll just have to rewatch the recording and try and process it properly, and then like I
no
will do the
problem.
question.
No problem.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye bye. Right. So Alicia, you put on your center of enlargement and you draw your real lines.
I'm still drawing it. It's almost done.
Okay. Rihanna, what about you?
Uh, I did the relay lines in my first graph and realized the shape bigger, so I have to do back my graph.
Oh no, the shape's supposed to be bigger.
Yeah, so like, yeah,
Hmm.
I need to do a bigger graph now.
So let me put on the question in the meantime. Um, Yeah, so Alicia, let me know if you have anything to say.
No, I'm still near just now.
Amy, how about you?
Almost finished.
Okay. All right, so Alicia, I'm gonna hear now.
Yeah.
Okay, so it looking correct, but let me show you what way to do. So
Okay.
that minus for one, but I way to look
Mhm.
correct. You are doing.
Okay.
Check. So I'm not drawing short real lines yet. I'm drawing really long ones. So I'm gonna take my ruler and I'm gonna line it up with this point to my center, and I'm gonna draw a long line. Check it out. So I'm just draw a very short line. Try to draw a long one, right? So I do that one there. Then I'm gonna take,
Mhm.
then I'm gonna line up this other point with the center as well. Then this one. Yeah. So just lengthen out your real lines, but it's correct. You should probably
Okay.
lengthen it out.
Okay.
Mhm. Yeah. See, notice how long my lines are, right? And Alicia, wait, I wanna draw something to your attention. This is a it has a negative scale factor, which means that your image is going to form on the other side. Doesn't that mean
Mhm.
doesn't that make sense?
Yeah.
So would it form on this side, side one, or side two?
Side two.
Yeah, it would form on side two,
Okay.
which is the other side from the shape.
Okay.
Hmm. So if it's a negative scale factor, it always forms on the side opposite to the shape. Probably make a note of.
Okay.
And we could do now, we could start measuring. So let me take a measurement, right? So what is the length? What is the length between, let me just label our sides. Let me call this side A, B, C, D, right? What is the length from the center to A, the center to A?
Um, one.
One, right?
Or
And,
right,
and, our,
yeah.
and our scale factor is how much?
Um, -3.
Right, but we don't care about the negative because
3.
the negative just means we gonna draw our shape on this side, the other side. That's what it means,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
What we really care about is the number, so 3. So if our original distance is 1, then our new distance could be
Um, if we original distance is 1 and we knew distance would be 3.
right because you're taking the old distance and you're multiplying it by the scale factor.
Right.
So I'm gonna
Okay.
count 3 away from the center. So 1, 2, right? Wait. So 1, 2, 3. So that's right here. Lemon, if
Okay.
and that would be what would I call that point?
Um, A, yeah, A prime.
Right. I think you can figure out everything from here now.
Okay.
Amy, let me check what we send real quick. Yeah, Amy, that is correct. That is correct. Big up yourself. Big up your whole self. Right? Amy there.
Yes. If I did draw the real line a little more,
Oh,
it would have cut good. But yeah,
it would have been absolutely perfect.
yes. But I only realized that after I draw it. So
Sometimes it's that kind of guesstimate, you know?
yeah.
Gotta ratch. Gotta ratch. Right? Surprised I didn't get an answer from Rihanna as yet. That's shocking. Rihanna, you get an answer?
So
No?
how you how, I do the wrong -4 1.
What do you mean by that?
So instead of
Wait, don't tell me you say over
okay,
here.
yeah.
What?
I don't know how.
No. Wait, that's crazy.
Yeah, so yeah.
Amy, say a little praise. Say a little swaha or something.
My brain and brain right now are too tired.
I understand. Right? So Alicia, see if you get the other points.
Yeah, I can send you just now.
All right, Rihanna, which part you on? You get
Yeah.
three. Yeah, ready?
Okay, well, right now I'm drawing the real line.
Oh, okay. I take it a little while then. So Rihanna, um, I'll give you guys 4 more minutes. Then I'll put on the answer on the board. But Amy, you can leave if you want. Yeah, you understand everything. You did the question correct. Yeah, I get. You know what to do.
Okay, I go in. Bye guys. Enjoy the rest of my
Anytime. Have a blessed night.
You too. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Okay, I'll draw the ratings.
Nice. Nice. So, Alicia, it wasn't that bad.
No, I kind of confused myself again just now though.
How come?
Because, like, okay, for the graph, right? For B, for example, the distance from C to B is 2, right? But, like, when you're going down, you have to go 6, right? But, like, I don't know how I count in the 6, or, like, if I just going through the line, if that makes sense.
Let me see if I can help you out there.
Okay.
So, we're talking about from B to C, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that might be a little tricky because that's not exactly two. What you might have to do there, you might actually use your ruler. You might have to actually use your ruler there.
Mm,
Yeah. So you gotta put on your ruler and take measurements and thing.
okay.
Because that one not exactly perfect. Or you must share a trick
Mm-hmm.
to do less work. Because I know we just get happy when we hear, hey, less work.
Mm.
What you could probably do is you could do the others. You could find the other points and then kind of
And
ratchet.
then, okay. Okay, I'm
So an example of a nice point you could probably find for is like C to C. Check it out, C to C. I'll look in like how much?
2.
Right, so it's 3 by 2. Right, so to measure that, let me show you how we're gonna measure that, right? So
Mm-hmm.
C to C, it was two of the blocks, two of the diagonal blocks, right?
Right.
What I mean by diagonal now? I'm talking about like,
Yeah. I understand. Yeah.
so you're just gonna count six of that. And the line you're going to use is the line that connects C to C. So you're gonna use this line over here.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh my God, I did plot a point for B and it correct, I think.
You get kind of rush. You get rush, right? Um, the point you get for C prime, was it 2 minus 5?
Um, wait, we labeling kind of the front. So we're talking about your C prime, right?
It should be C.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Okay, see if you can figure out for another point now. I'm not sure where Bryce is. I see there's run type in the chat. Where Bryce? There's run. Let me know if you understand what I'm doing here. Been here for me in a while. Let me know if you understand what I'm doing. All I'm really doing is I taking the measurement from the center to the point, and depending on the scale factor, I'm multiplying by it, and I take any measurement on the other side. That's really all I'm doing. Nice. So let's run. You see how C to A, that was 1. That's my scale factor is 3. I mean, I'm going to multiply that by 3 and find it on the other side. So watch. 1, 2, 3. That's my new point. And I'm basically doing that for all the other lengths. So what C to C, that's like 2 diagonals. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because my scale factor is 3. 3 by 2 is 6. To get my new point. That's the gist of it. So, Alicia, which other point here you're dealing with next?
I find all, but the last one I did was A.
Oh, we find A already.
No, I lied. It was D.
D? Now, these
Yeah,
are a tricky one. You gotta use a ruler to measure D to C.
I did. But
Where you,
mine can have been. I'll see you almost in it.
mm-hmm.
Okay.
Where you get when you measure D to C?
Um. Okay. So I'll kind of. So you see how it going across from C to D is like two. So wait, I could draw. I could
Mm-hmm.
draw. I could draw. Okay. So like, hold on.
We
Okay.
really in here. Can't two. Two,
So
I guess.
from here, you seen it, right? Okay.
Mhm.
I count that, and then I count six like that. So like there, and then there. Hold on. And then like there. Wait, no, I do it wrong. Hold on. Wait, no, I didn't do it wrong. Wait, I confused myself on the board now.
Watch.
Hold on.
So if you're using that, right? If you decide to use,
Uh-huh.
so there's two over here, right? There's two over here, right?
Yeah,
And multiply it by three. So six.
yeah, yeah. So then I want two more, which is right here, and then I reach there. Yeah. Okay, let me erase one thing now.
So like somewhere over here then.
Yeah. No, I reach the points I use is two. Wait, yeah, two negative two.
Oh, okay. Let me
What's
let
that?
me let me take some measurements and check it out for myself.
Okay.
D to C, that is how much centimeters according to this. D to C, measure that for me.
Is 1.5.
Right? So where is 3 by 1.5?
Hold on. 5, 1, 3 is 3 plus 1 is 4.5.
Right. So
Wait, yeah.
I'm gonna measure 4.5 now from the center. Right?
Uh-huh.
And what do you know? Watch 4.5? 4.5. Guess what I'm gonna be? Watch.
Oh,
2 minus 2. Yeah.
mm,
So you fully understand the concept now,
yeah.
right? And you can basically figure out the other points. So that'll be
Yeah.
so be D prime. The only other point we have to figure out for is
Um, B.
B to C. Well, let me take a measurement. B to C looking like how much?
1.5.
Right? So we gotta find 4.5 from the center. So 4.5 from the center. That looking like here.
Yeah.
But the real thing is supposed to be over here. Like real thing? Supposed to be over there. That's the actual thing.
Wait, where?
Over here.
Oh.
Because I'm gonna show you something. If we're making it 3 times bigger, what's the distance?
Mm-hmm.
What's the distance from B to C?
1.
Are we making it 3 times bigger? So the new one's supposed to
Yeah.
be 3. So 3 from this point would be 1, 2, 3. Here to there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Riansh, they want to see you. You want to say hi? I'm gonna show you, my baby cousin. He go in. Riansh, come.
Is Arian here? And I wanted to see them on the dawn gone.
Hey.
But it's okay. I just want to see him. Is that here?
Yeah, it's a he.
Okay.
They want to see him. He running away now.
Oh, he camera shy.
Yeah, he very camera shy. Come here.
Oh.
Come. Oh,
Hey, I'm thinking of do maths.
make it
Oh. Hello. Okay.
You're gonna teach them maths?
Yeah.
All right, so what is 1.5 by 3?
1.5 of 5 feet and what means? No, 5 and 1.
I think you did an excellent job, you know.
Very good, very good.
This is Mr. Rianch. He teaches you from now on.
I support.
6, 8,
Bye-bye,
Oh,
Rianch.
I like your headband, Reggie.
Oh, the frog thing.
Yes.
Yeah, my girlfriend and I have matching ones.
Oh, she have a frog one too.
Yeah, she has a frog one as well.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Ria, give Nicholas baby fever.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. Yo, honestly, I'm thinking about them things. Anywho, um, yeah, I don't want to be encouraged. Them things. Yeah, next thing I get in trouble. Right, so now that I draw it better, you can see it for yourself now. That it does cut it over here.
Yeah. I did plot it so in a box. So my lines cannot bend, but points correct.
Once the point correct. So you notice that is the same shape, but how much times bigger is it?
3.
It's 3 times bigger, and it inverted because it was a negative scale factor.
Yeah.
So you understand it now, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Nicholas, I hear
You
from
could you could send more practice questions after, so I could,
familiar,
I'll
right?
do them. Yeah.
Well, no problem. We could do it.
I will. I will.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I didn't hear
Okay.
anything from Rihanna and Nicholas. Nicholas, you understand this?
Yeah, I send you my answer, but the only problem with mine is the long lines from the point they see. Them long lines kind of offset. I don't know what's going on. I mean, if
I
it's a ruler or if it's just me.
well, I think you gotta kind of autocorrect it, you know.
If
Yeah, Rianch?
I see a tiny lizard.
You see a tiny lizard?
Yeah, and
I hate lizards.
Rianch, you like lizards?
no, no.
Me too.
He's too cute. Right. Rianch, you're gonna come to them. You're gonna show them how much supposed to be done?
Yep. Oh wait.
Yeah.
It's not the way. The way.
Are you like him?
It's
Yeah.
I really had a child.
He wanna no. So teach them. Teach them. What is 1 plus 1? Teach them. What is 1 plus 1?
1 plus 1 is
Look at your screen. 1 plus 1 is?
okay. That's this. That's this.
I see a message on the chat there.
It's Reggie.
Who what?
Nicholas.
Ante child.
Reggie
Yeah, Rianch?
on the side.
We're
Okay.
giving you right now, like in the apartment.
See this?
No, about my aunt. I said about my aunt.
Oh.
That's why I have this little rascal.
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. So he gonna show you what to do. Show them.
Okay.
Right on the screen. Show them what to do.
Right. Arab these letters each. This is number 1.
Okay.
Number 1. Tree.
You know eating, eh? You see number 1, number 3.
Right, right.
Ask Nicholas if he understand.
Like Nicholas and Sophia.
I think you gotta explain a little more.
Nicholas, don't understand what one is.
Yeah. Okay. 1 equals 6.
1 equals 6.
Very nice, very nice.
That is
You want to teach my class more often? Yeah, you finished it?
no, not yet.
Wait. People had to go sleep. Children had to go sleep.
Mm.
Yeah.
F-
Tell them bye-bye. Right, tell them bye-bye. Oh,
You're running with teacher.
oh, they probably tired.
So, but
Yeah. Put back the pen.
no, wait,
Put back the
wait.
pen. Put back the pen. It's a very expensive pen.
wait.
Okay.
Where's all?
You're all bossy, guys. You're very, very bossy.
Oh.
Okay, I'll take back the pen now. Yeah. Tell them bye-bye. Tell them you're going.
Bye.
Right.
Bye bye.
Come.
Nicholas,
Oh,
tell each other bye.
Bye.
Nicholas, tell you bye. Tell Nicholas bye-bye.
Okay, okay, right.
Tell Nicholas bye.
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 Nicholas.
Who you like more, Alicia or Nicholas?
Wait a minute. That's done. Nicholas.
He calling he calling you Sophia for some reason. Oh,
Oh.
Rihanna too. You like Rihanna? Rihanna, you tell the child hello at all. What do you by Rihanna?
Brain
Rihanna.
hurting right
Sorry.
now.
What is him?
My brain hurting right now. I'm too busy.
You got through this question?
Okay, the problem I have right now
No problem.
is calculating it, like finding the points.
Yep. Confused about how you find any points?
I'm not confused, it's just I'm not getting through.
So let we consider.
Reggie, you see my answer? Sorry to interrupt you. Cause I wanna leave. I don't wash my hair still.
I'll let her to go sleep and think. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. I'll take that. Excellent.
Okay. Okay, well, I'm
Later.
gonna leave now. Okay, bye bye.
Bye. Right. Nicholas, you correct too, so you could leave.
Alright. Bye.
Bye-bye. Right. So Rihanna. Let we
Yeah.
let me handle the way we fix up the mistakes.
No, but stay.
You can apply the screen protector.
Yeah.
Your mommy know that?
So I'm asleep.
That's run pass out. Yeah. So Rihanna, um, you understand how to do real lines by chance?
Yeah, I understand that part.
Right. So you're gonna measure the length from the center to the point, and you're gonna multiply that by 3 and measure it from the other side. So we see this
Wait,
on
you're
A to C.
multiplying it by 3, right? But what do you
Right.
mean by, like, thing it on the other side?
Right. So we're dealing with, wait, I give me a second. No, hold on.
Mm,
So we find in the negative scale factor, the negative enlargement, right?
right.
And the negative enlargement, that means you're finding the inverted shape. The inverted shape will be on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So you see, I'll notice our answer is to the other side of the shape.
Right.
Right. Give me a second. I don't know what you're doing. You see what you're doing? Wait.
Plain harden.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So you understand what I'm saying so far?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So your answer will be on the other side. Now to figure out how far it would be, the camera on. Let me take off the camera. Yeah. So The real lines, you understand? It's
Mm-hmm.
just you don't understand how we get in this.
Yeah, tiny path.
Right. So what we doing is we finding the length from the point to the center. So in this case is what?
Well, 1,
1. And what is our scale factor of enlargement?
3.
3. So I would multiply that distance by 3. So it's 3 units from C. But here,
Okay, well, that's straightforward.
right? You will consider
Mm-hmm.
another point.
Yeah,
Okay, let me consider point B, right? Point B. What is the
okay.
distance B to C? That will less straightforward. So what you might have to do is you might have to take a measurement using your ruler. So B to C. And keep in mind, I'm gonna use the line that's connected B to C. This line over here. This is the main line I'm using. I'm using this line over here, right? So it's a kind of that thing here. Sorry. I have plenty things going on. I now realize I write D prime over here because I'm so distracted, right? So Rihanna, you notice we
Mm-hmm.
draw a line, we connected a line from B to the center and I extended it as we realigned for that. You understand?
Yeah.
So let me take our measurements from B to the center. What are looking like? That looking like 1 point what?
I
Yeah, that looking like 1.5. So we're gonna do is now, you're gonna multiply 1.5 by 3. What's 1.5 by 3?
4.5.
Right, so you're gonna measure 4.5 from the center on the other side. So watch. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.5. And that is how I get point B. You understand?
Mm.
So what you're doing is you're measuring the length from the point to the center and you're multiplying that length by your scale factor. So it's
Okay.
1.5 multiplied by 3, and we got 4.5. And that is the length you're gonna apply to the other side. And that will give you your point.
Find my problem. It's not that I don't understand. I just understand. It's ruler is the problem.
You don't know how to oh, your ruler
No,
come.
this ruler, I want to measure it, right? You see, you saying, where's it, 4.5?
4.5.
I get them.
Well, it will be different for you, eh? It will be different for you because um this is like a digital thing. It will be different for you. You should still get the same
I
point.
get 6.7.
When you measure when you measure B to C, where again,
Okay, so let's see, 2.2.
right? 2.2 by 3 is 6.6. So you would have to measure 6.6 from the center, and they're going to use the line connecting B to C. It'll be different for you. But that's what you would have to use.
Yeah.
And you're looking for B to B prime to be -1, -1, -5. That's what you're looking for.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand now.
You get through?
Yeah.
So I want you to do up the other point somewhere quick and somebody answer. And make sure you understand. Yeah, so the thing is, since I measuring it using a digital scale, it would be different to you. And you measuring it using your ruler. So you just
That
like,
was confusion, man. Because I was like, how you get that?
I see. Probably thought you was going mad.
Mm.
So what you do today?
Huh?
What you do today?
Well, first of all, I wake up late because I sleep late. Then I had to go penal. Yeah, by my sister.
Oh,
She had a kind of grapuja,
oh, okay, okay, okay.
so I get pressed with.
That's good. They get press food. Press food is very good. Just Sunday I eat press food, you know. I went on press. Yeah.
I saw.
Oh yeah, you're back home and Satos.
I'm not very well sometimes.
Oh, oh, yeah. Right.
Okay,
So,
I did them
mhm.
and I get the points so you have, but I didn't get the like numbers, same numbers to calculate.
Like to the distance.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't get
So
the same distance. You would not get the
mm,
same distance because your scale is different from mine, and your ruler is different from the one I have here.
yeah.
So that's something you just have to accept. So somehow
Mm.
picture, yeah.
If how everybody bust out, they don't want to do no extra work.
Huh?
That's how everybody going.
Yeah. You excited for Christmas?
Yeah. Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Christmas is more like a whole month kind of thing,
Mm-hmm.
right? But that's it. They understand the concept and thing easy, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, you have a blessed night. I go and bed and do more work. Yeah.
Wait, I sorry for that brain.
Yeah, but since 8 o'clock this morning I didn't work. Well, well, like you see the stuff I was doing. This is for my degree.
Yeah. I thought that was physics.
It is physics.
Really?
It
Okay.
is physics. I do electrical engineering. Touch.
Okay.
Well, maths. Let me show you the maths I do. Easy maths too. For me, you don't need maths wouldn't be a problem.
For
Because
you here, man.
the maths boss. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
What is that?
If I explain it to you, most likely you'd understand. Not
Probably, but watching it like this, and it's
you can your brain hurt.
yeah.
Well, you have a blessed night. I go on there. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.